Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Holowitz from TonyTheTeacher.com and 365acttips.com. Today's tip, I want to talk to you about a problem that I've had in the past and some of my clients have had, and that is you have sent out some emails, and maybe some of those emails have bounced back to you. And because you've sent the emails through ACT and you know those contacts are in ACT, you need to be able to find all those contacts that bounced the emails. You're just trying to find them so you can record them or make a note that the email address is no good or it bounced. But the problem is you have all kinds of email addresses that you need to look up. It's very time consuming to do it one by one. Just so you know, here's the email field right here. And even though I don't have an email address in there, I can right click on it and go look up email. I could type in an email address and do a search for the contact. I could then note that it was a bad email or the email address bounced, but that's very time consuming. You got to do it one by one. So here's a solution to that problem, and it's actually a free solution. Right up here on my toolbar, you'll see there's a little icon that says email address lookup. Well, I want to introduce this add-on to you. It's a company by the name of Exponentiel, and they're based in Canada. The name of the owner is Gilles. He's a great guy and he makes great add-ons, and I highly recommend you support him by taking a look at some of his other add-ons, which you have to pay for, but they're fantastic. They do a lot of great things. And take a look at the quality of what his work does by looking at this free tool, which is called Email Address Lookup. It's an absolutely free tool. What it does is it brings up a dialog box where you can paste in multiple email addresses and find the people that correspond to that email address. It's really great if you use an alternative email system like Constant Contact. If you're using Constant Contact, you should really be using Axe Swift Page because it does some of this stuff for you in a little bit different way and it has some better tools in my opinion. Having stated that, this is a great tool. Let me show you how it works. Let's assume for a moment that you have sent out an email and you've had a bunch of emails bounce and now you got to research them. Well, all you have to do is come up here and click on email address lookup. Let's assume for a minute that all those email addresses that bounced are somewhere else in a file like Excel or a Word file, whatever it might be. Well, I've already copied them and I'm just going to paste them right in here. So now I have 4 email addresses, and if I click on create lookup, it's going to find all the contacts in ACT that correspond to that lookup. And then once you have the contacts up on your screen, you can go in and edit them in any way you see fit. But the email address lookup is a great tool for doing that. And I've got a client by the name of Rosemary who recently used this to find a bunch of opt-out emails that she had to record in ACT. So it's a great tool. Now, one thing about this tool, it's designed for email addresses. But let's say for some reason there's another field in ACT you want to look up. My understanding is this. Gilles had said to me that this could be modified on an as-need basis. There would be a fee involved if you needed to look up other fields. For example, maybe you need to look up contact or company or phone number, something of that nature. So just keep that in the back of your mind, but keep in mind these great add-on products and the creators. They do a great job and they're here to make your life easier. My name is Tony Holowitz and I want to thank you for your time. Have a great day.